welcome back to my channel. We about to do some new things on my channel. On my channel. So today is a special day. It is my dad's heavenly birthday. It's bittersweet, of course. Birthdays are something to celebrate, but my dad passed when I was 4. He is my stepdad, but he raised me, you know, up until then. So I do consider him a very important aspect of my life. But yeah, so today's his birthday and I felt like I should do something different. I tried to remember his birthday in a positive light, but I also realized that a lot of people do struggle when it comes to basically people and dying. Like, it's not a good subject. I hate the term time heals all because honestly it doesn't. I personally feel like time just gives you more time to cope in a sense, but coping doesn't necessarily mean that you're healed from it. It just means that, you know, you're doing what you need to do to get past it, but you have to cope in a positive way. So this is what we're here for. I have 3 different segments that I'm going to do in this video. The first one is things to help you cope with the death of a loved one, things to help a loved one cope with the death of their loved one, and then specific things you can do for holidays and birthdays of that specific person to help cope a lot better. So let's get started. Okay, so first and foremost, coping for yourself. Coping is hard, especially when you lose people close to you. Like, losing a father at a young age was really hard for me, especially being that that was my stepdad. That wasn't my real dad. My real dad left way before, so that was basically like 2 losses, you know what I'm saying? And like, yeah. And then I lost my best friend a few years ago, so like I've experienced loss close to me, and it has not been easy. Like, that's why I say with the term like time will heal, it doesn't. I had a breakdown about my very close friend passing, what, like 2 days ago. It doesn't heal. Like, you really sit there and like usually sitting there doing something that reminds you of them and you'll just like lash out, you know? So be nice to yourself. That's what we're gonna say first, because hold on, y'all. First and foremost, be kind to yourself, but turn negative thoughts into positive. So losing someone is only physical, and I'm not trying to basically make people believe a certain thing or get into people's beliefs or what not to believe in, what to believe in, but that person is there. Yeah, people die, physically they aren't, but what that person means to you and what that person has done for you thus far has not gone, you know? Until you're dead, they're not dead. They live through you. So anytime you think about certain things like, oh, I wish they were here to do this, or I wish they were here to do that with me. We used to do this so much. Like, if you and Courtney used to go to the pizzeria every Friday, you know, think about the fun stuff y'all used to do at the pizzeria more so than like we can't do the fun things anymore. So turn the positive thoughts, well, the negative thoughts positive. Occupy your time with positive things. So hobbies, things that you just like doing. I like YouTube, so that honestly has helped a lot with the deaths that I have experienced, because I can do videos like this, you know? I can talk, oh, I just saw a cardinal. Okay, I'm gonna get emotional. Cardinal symbolizes somebody from, you know, somebody that has passed on, coming in a form of a cardinal, just basically missing you. And me doing this video and that cardinal just flying past, like, I know that's my dad. And that, wow. Okay, that was awesome. Occupy your time with positive things. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, y'all. And I literally do mean positive. Don't sit there and just spiral yourself into habits or things that you really don't need to be doing. Like, it's okay to do certain things, just not excessively. Like, if, prime example, drinking. If you like to drink, perfectly fine. I don't see a problem with drinking. But like, if you see yourself like using the drink as a coping mechanism, that's probably not the best thing to do, because you don't want to put yourself into a situation that you really aren't prepared for. And you know, it's hard. Like, turning to substances really does numb a lot of things, but you have to remember that numbness is temporary, and you don't want to keep trying to fill that numbness with the substance, because it's not good for you. Prime example, when my friend passed, I stopped drinking, and the only reason why I personally stopped drinking is because I knew for myself that I felt like I was going to rely on that, and I didn't want to do that. So when I'm not in a good space, I don't do any type of extracurricular activities. But yeah, I'm finally in a better space. So like, I'm kind of like getting myself back into casually and socially drinking. I am over the age of 21. I'm only speaking for, you know, people who are able to drink. But yeah, so that helps. Like, you have to find something positive, like yoga. Yoga has helped me a lot. I used to stretch. I'm getting back into everything, so yeah, don't mind that. But like, yoga helps a lot. Exercising helps a lot. Cooking. I love cooking. That's literally my like safe space. When I'm cooking, nothing can go wrong. But just things of that nature really does help. It doesn't always have to be substances, okay? Seriously, because I'm speaking for myself. And some people that I love, like, I've really seen people really turn to things that didn't help, you know? So just do what's best for you, but try to make it a more positive thing. Do things that remind you of them, that's happy. Like, prime example, at pizzeria, go to it. Like, don't stop yourself from doing things. I mean, go at your own pace, of course. Everything that I'm saying right now is literally at your own pace. If you're not ready to visit those different things, don't do it. But like, seeing certain things it puts positive memories into your head. And like, that goes back to the turning negative into positive. That positive stuff is gonna sit there, but then the negative is gonna come. Like, you know, they're not here with me. Why they can't be here with me? Why is everything so, just turn it back. So all these kind of align together. But enough about that. If you guys need more helping, ways to cope for yourself, mechanisms, you can DM me on Instagram. I'm happy to talk to you personally. Talking to somebody really does help. If you guys have lost a friend or you've lost a father, I know about that personally. I've lost a grandparent before. I've lost relatives. Like, if you know somebody that has dealt with it personally, sometimes talking to somebody who can relate to you is way easier, because they understand that hurt, you know? So just talk to people. Don't shut down. Write. Do things to get it out. It should not be stuck in you, but just try to do it in a positive way. Session 2, things to help a loved one cope. First and foremost, just be there for them. Keeping them company. I know when I lost my friend Sarah, when I lost her, it was hard being by myself. It was very hard being by myself, because I just kept seeing her, and I just kept feeling her, and I just kept like just beating myself up about her not being here. And I know when I surrounded myself around just positive things, and it doesn't have to always be about that person, like, because sometimes people don't want to be reminded of their loved one. So like, just my friends coming to sit with me, my friends coming to watch movies with me, my friends getting me out the house, my friends understanding that I didn't really want to be out the house and just sitting in the house with me, that really helped alone with my thoughts, because your thoughts can really make you cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. I was off the hinges. Check on them regularly. So like, and when I say check on them, I'm not saying, how are you feeling about your friend dying, or hey, I know you miss your mom, but you're good. No, don't do that. Like, literally check on them in a way of just saying, hey, I love you, or hey, how are you doing? And I mean, how are you doing? I don't really like that term because of course I'm not doing well, but like just something for them to know that you're there. Like what are you doing? Just being there. A random call, hey, just checking on you, I love you, I just want to make sure you're good. Like little things like that really does help. And don't just do it the first week somebody dies, because sometimes people do need like that that space. And that's another thing, some people need space, some people don't, but just a random text is okay. And I feel like that's not evading somebody's space. Like if you send somebody a I love you text and they don't respond, that's another thing. Stay out y'all feelings. And that pisses me off so much. Everybody is different. If somebody doesn't get back to you and you see them on social media, leave them the freak alone. Like, I just choked. Oh my GG.
Now back to your regularly scheduled program.
Don't sit there and badger somebody for a response. It doesn't matter how close you are with them. It doesn't matter how much you feel like, oh, well, they should be talking to me. No, they should not. They just lost somebody. You are not their first priority. You are not their main priority. You are not anything at this moment. So just give them that space. If they hit you back up 8 days later, 12 days later, a month later, respect it. If you want to double text, triple text, that's cool too, but don't do it in a way of checking that person, of not hitting you back up. Or, hey, I hit you up. Are you good? They see that. They know you hit them up, okay? Don't do that. Like that's a pet peeve of mine. You are not entitled to anybody's space, time, anything of that nature. And it's like, if you really want to check on them and if it's really that serious, then just pull up. I mean, and yeah, that's kind of like a lot, but just pulling up, dropping off a gift, if you want to be personal with it, that's good. You don't have to see them. You don't have to like really like, you can just put a gift on their doorstep, a real like take care, do good type of gift, and then take a picture of it, send it to them, and keep it moving. Be real cautious of how you guys are with people, because that really does mess with somebody's mental and emotional state, and it's not cool. Specific holidays and birthdays. So for example, my easiest example is like Father's Day and Mother's Day. A lot of people do not have their mothers anymore. A lot of people do not have their fathers anymore, and it is hard, you know, seeing on social media people like posting their moms, posting their dads, posting this and that. I'm not saying stop posting, because you should post if you're happy about it, if you want to, whatever. If you're enjoying yourself, post. But you know, take time out your day to just hit that person up. Just send them a random. I love sending I love you text. I feel like that's just better. It's not really necessarily invasive. It's not rude. It's not it's just I love you, you know? Because Father's Days are hard for people who just lost their fathers. Mother's Day are hard. Around that person's birthday, if you know when that person's mom's birthday is, or you see them post, oh, it's my mom's heavenly birthday, just reach out to them and just say, hey, I love you. Or happy heavenly birthday to your mom, happy heavenly birthday to your dad. Like things like that really do go a long way, and it's just so thoughtful. Like a lot of people do not know, especially on holidays, like major holidays like Christmas and stuff like that. Sometimes that's hard. Like that's really hard. I know for me it was really hard around like Christmas, Thanksgiving, when my friend Sarah died. That was like the hardest, because she passed right before Thanksgiving. So that whole little end of like Thanksgiving to like New Year's, I was done. And a lot of people didn't really know that, because of course I hide it a lot, but my true friends do, and they do make sure they like reach out to me, and they do little things like that. I've never had to ask them, and I really do appreciate them. Like they don't hold against me that I like shut down. They don't hold against me that like I kind of go MIA for a little bit. I stay on social media because that's a job that I'm trying to pursue. That has nothing to do with anything else. I'm literally building platforms. So if I'm still posting on YouTube, if I'm still posting on Instagram, I'm staying active. Like that's not comparable, you know, but whatever. Just be mindful of people. Like if you know certain things are coming up, just send them, hey, like, you know, happy Mother's Day to your mom. Like I know she's not with you, but I know she's here in spirit, and I know she loves you, and I know she's proud of you. Like little things like that help. Like it helps. Just be mindful of what you say, how you word it. If you need help wording something, hit me up. I can help, because like how you say it is really important. And just be mindful. And gifts for them on those holidays. Like this Sarah Bear little Pandora thing. I wear this every day. This means so much to me because every time I look at it, every time I'm with it, like I just feel like she's with me. And I know it's material and I know it's not like, it's not real, but it's sentimental to me, you know? And I really do appreciate this. Like little stuff like this really does help. These earrings, sunflowers. Okay, so like I literally I associate sunflowers with Sarah. So a lot of people I care about give me like little sunflower things, and I don't think everybody kind of knows why the sunflower is important to me, but after they give me the gift, like I literally get emotional. And then like when I open up about it, it's like, oh. So yeah, these were an amazing gift that I just got this Christmas. So that was really exciting. Like just different things of that nature. Like you guys really do not understand how good it feels to have a village behind you when you're coping, you know? So just be mindful of that. I'm not gonna keep ranting. It's my dad's birthday. Tell him happy birthday in the comments. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and share. And if you guys need more helpful tips to be more in depth, because I know I ramble, that's my issue. Like that's what I'm working on this year, learning how to do sit down videos without rambling. Like I did right. I wrote. Oops. I wrote. My handwriting's a little trash, but I did right. So like I'm trying. But okay, love you guys. Thank you guys, and come back.